You have an idea, so we've actually taken down your temperatures for the day itself. Let's go and take a look right now at your temperatures across the state of Texas, and this is what we're watching right now. Austin still at 49 degrees. So what happened? What's going on, and why is our temperature being affected for the day? Well, a stationary front is sitting in the area, and that's what's causing a lot of that cloud coverage. We have that warmth that comes in, and with that stationary front, it's kind of going back and forth and back and forth. So we're getting some of that warmth back in. It's mostly just the moisture than anything else. And that's what's causing us to get some of that fog out there. That's what's keeping the cloud coverage around. Then it starts to move down. So our temperatures are struggling with this as well. The farther in the northern parts you are, the colder it is compared to, look at this, San Antonio, a 10-degree difference here. So that's essentially what we're struggling with at the time. We're going to get a cold push later on in the afternoon. But as of now, this is what we're dealing with at the time. As we look at your satellite and radar, we're starting to see some clearing out there, but it's mostly farther out past the hill country. Other than that, the rest of us all still dealing with cloud coverage. The rain, that's all moved out too. So we may get a little bit of mist, a little drizzle out there, but as far as the heaviest showers, that's done. I don't expect to see any more for the rest of the day today. We zoom out a bit more. You can see where most of that is at. Some flood advisories and warnings farther out towards Louisiana. But you can almost start seeing the change here. The wind's shifting, now coming a bit farther in from the northeast. Temperatures tonight, though, they're expected to drop down to 35 degrees. That's the metro. If you're out towards the hill country, could see some freezing once again. Winds coming from the northeast at a stronger 15 to 25 miles per hour. So I stopped the clock here on Wednesday this afternoon at 5 p.m. And there's that change I was talking about. You can even see the change of the wind direction here. We get clearer skies for the night, and then tomorrow we'll get some cloud coverage right back in. But at least we start to see that bit of a change out there over the next couple of days. And even as we get out towards Friday, you may get a little bit of a shower or two, but then we have another front that'll come in Saturday going into Sunday, clearing things out once again. So there's a lot going on here, and that's what we've been dealing with. But today has been the biggest struggle. As we look out towards Friday, no denying that. 56 degrees for Valentine's Day. We are looking at partly cloudy and nice. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. So I marked down 60. Don't be surprised if we don't break 55 degrees, but we'll monitor that and we'll adjust it as needed. A front comes in, 35 for tonight. Temperature staying in the 30s, 51 as you get out towards Saturday morning. Look at what happens as we get out towards Sunday morning and Monday morning. 32 degrees as you get out towards Monday morning with a high of 60 degrees and a 10% chance of rain on Tuesday. Let's go and send it over to Tommy with a look at severe risk for the rest of the day.
Yeah, Freddie, complicated forecast. You get the sunshine at 70s here. You get the clouds. We stay in the 50s, so good call with that at 60. All right, I'm shifting over to the Dixie Alley and Deep South because they have a pretty big severe weather outbreak that is expected later on this afternoon into the evening hours. Level 3 out of 5 by the Storm Prediction Center for southern parts of Mississippi and central Alabama. And with this setup, you have a low pressure to the north, this warm sector, and a lot of moisture coming in out of the Gulf ahead of the cold front. There is the possibility and concern for some rotating supercells, and these discrete supercells could even bring long-track tornadoes. That's the wording by the Storm Prediction Center. Here's a high-resolution model through 4 p.m. There's the line of storms, and right in front of it, we have the possibility for some supercell activity. Jackson, Mississippi, east. I think north of Birmingham, it's going to stay a little bit too cold and stable there, but south of that, closer to the Gulf Coast, that's when this afternoon and through the evening hours, severe weather is possible for these portions of the Deep South.